Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself? How did you even get started doing this, man?
Okay, so in my infancy, my little baby, I started out on the specialty investment funding side. So I was an investment banker. I was top 70 mortgage bankers in the nation, broker, close to 40, 50 loans a month. But I specifically worked with real estate investors. I knew every freaking investment program that there was. So what happened is that I guess there was a Calling All Cars across the nation by Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and they said, "Hey, we need the absolute investment funding specialist for our company because we're teaching people how to do deals, but a lot of them are having problems getting funding." So they narrowed it from 70 something down to 3 and chose me. And I started teaching it at their workshops across the nation. I'm like, "Hey, look, you're going to get stuck at this number of deals. Here's why. Do this, do that, and now we can quadruple your capacity, right?" And so I did that for a couple of years, and then
So what happened? What did you have, like a knack for that or something like that, or did it come naturally?
I'm one of the few that actually did what I went to college for, which is crazy, right? So I got a degree in finance, one class away from my minor in economics. I like numbers, and so banking was natural for me. But what I figured out though is that banking's just a commodity, right? Jamel, you could be a banker, I could be a banker. If you had better rates that day, they're going to go to you, Jamel, right? So I quickly realized in the investment financing space that not all banks are created equal. So what I did was I literally, like in the movie A Beautiful Mind, where they open up the shed at the end, he's got all these pieces of paper, his mind's splattered all over the shed. I had every conceivable bank program in America with investment. So if you came to me and said, "Hey, my credit score is this, I'm doing this, it's a multifamily, single family, this one's cash out," I knew where to place it. And so all of a sudden, people started coming to me saying, "Hey, I'm stuck," and then I get them unstuck. And so that's where my niche was. And so then after that, Kiyosaki's team's like, "Hey, everybody likes what you're doing for them, but we also heard that you're a marketing specialist," because I started investing myself. So where I transitioned for the last almost 23 years now is I still do investment funding through somebody on my team, but I wanted to become an investor because, Jamel, you know, this is easy math for both you and I. I was walking away doing a loan for you, Jamel, and you're like, "Hey, thanks, Jason." And I walk out of there doing an investment loan, making $2,000, and you walk out with 40 grand. I'm like,
Duh.
This doesn't feel equitable.
Yeah.
So I started investing myself and then started pouring my marketing expertise, and I started testing everything. And so Kiyosaki and them came back and said, "Hey, we know you're a marketing specialist. It seems like you're getting everything first in the cities that you're in. Can you create a class?" And statistically, it became their highest rated class. So I basically built a class called Marketing Today, showing investors how to get to properties first, no matter if your market's saturated or you're in a less saturated market. And then, as you know, built REI Black Book, real estate automation software. So some of you listening, built that software over 8-9 year period. Then I sold it, and then here we are. So speaking for all the TV shows, doing it for Kiyosaki, and then hedge funds started coming saying, "Hey, we heard you get to everything first. We need to average 30 homes a month." Once you do it for one, they just refer you to another. And like one of my friends, Joe Pagano, helped him put some of the systems in place and marketing stuff to do 9,000 homes in 6 years.
That is crazy, man.